Hi my dear students, in last class we discussed about a relation between current and drift velocity, expression for conductivity and deduction of Ohm's law. Now in this class we solve some problems. Now first one, a magnet wire of length 5 meter, diameter 0.13 centimeter, has a resistance 1.7 ohm. Find the resistivity and conductivity of the material. Here in this problem a magnet wire is there, it is having length L, write down given value here, given the L is equal to 5 meter and it is having a diameter, that is 0.13 centimeter is there, or 0.13 into 10 raised to minus 2 meter. Then radius r is equal to d upon 2. Here this one is equal to 0.13 into 10 raised to minus 2 upon 2, or this one is equal to 0.065 into 10 raised to minus 2 meter. Okay. Then it is having a resistance, that conductor or magnet wire having a resistance R is equal to 1.7 ohm. Now find the resistivity and conductivity, that is we find a resistivity of the conductor and conductivity of that wire. Then how can you find the resistivity of the conductor? Already we know the formula, that is resistance of the conductor, resistance of the conductor in terms of length and area of cross section, that is R is equal to rho into L by A. Already we know this formula, or this one shall I write rho is equal to R into A upon L, that is the resistivity, or this one shall I write, that is R into, here A is the area of cross section, that area of cross section shall I write, that is pi R square upon L. Now we know the value of R, capital R resistance values, and radius and length. Substitute here, rho is equal to, what is R here? R is equal to 1.7 into, what is the pi? 3.142 into R is there, that is 0.065 into 10 raised to minus 2 whole square upon L is there. What is L here? L is equal to 5 meter, 5. Then rho is equal to, simplify this one, we get the value, that is a 45.13 into 10 raised to minus 8 ohm meter. It is a resistivity of the magnet wire of length 5 meter and diameter 0.13 centimeter. Okay. Next one, we calculate the conductivity. How can you find the conductivity? That is, conductivity is reciprocal of resistivity. That is why the conductivity is equal to conductivity, that is rho is equal to sigma is equal to 1 by rho. Here 1 upon, what is sigma rho, that is 45.13 into 10 raised to minus 8. Simplify this one, we get that is 2.2 into 10 raised to 6 per ohm per meter. It is a conductivity of the conductor. Okay. Next one, current of a 1 amps is flowing through a copper wire of length 0.1 meter and cross section 1 into 10 raised to minus 6 meter. First one, if the specific resistance of the copper is copper B 1.7 into 10 raised to minus 8 ohm meter, calculate the potential difference across the ends of the wire. Second one, determine the current density in the wire. See, in this problem a current of 1 amps is flowing in the copper wire. It is having a length 0.1 meter and area of cross section that is 1 into 10 raised to minus 6 meter. If they are given a specific resistance of the copper, it means the resistivity of the copper they are given, that is 1.7 into 10 raised to minus 8 ohm meter. Calculate the potential difference across the ends of the wire. We find the potential difference. Before finding the potential difference, we require that resistance. First find the resistance, after that we calculate the potential difference across the ends of the wire, then finding the find the current density in the wire. First write down the given values here. Given, that is current in the current through the copper, that is I is equal to 1 amps, and the length L is equal to 0.1 meter. Then area of cross section, that is A is equal to 1 into 10 raised to minus 6 meter square, and resistivity of the conductor or specific resistance, that is rho is equal to 1.7 into 10 raised to minus 8 ohm meter. Calculate the potential difference across the ends, so that is we will find it, that potential. Before finding the V, we calculate the R, because V is equal to IR is there, that is why first find the resistance. Here first one, that is a resistance of the conductor, in terms of length and area of cross section, that is R is equal to rho into L upon A. Here already we know the value of rho, L and A. Substitute here, rho is equal to 1.7 into 10 raised to minus 8 into L is equal to 0.1, and area of cross section, that is 1 into 10 raised to minus 6, or this one is equal to, here it is 0.17 into 10 raised to minus 8 is there, it means above means 10 raised to plus 6, here 10 raised to plus 6, 10 raised to minus 8, it is 10 raised to minus 2, that is why the R is equal to 0.17 into 10 raised to minus 2 ohm. It is a resistance of the wire. Now the potential difference, that is potential difference across the ends of the wire. How to find the potential difference across the ends of the wire? That is V is equal to, according to Ohm's law, that is V is equal to IR. Here we know the value of I and R. Substitute here, what is I? Here 1 into R is equal to 0.17 into 10 raised to minus 2 is there, or this one is equal to 0.17 into 10 raised to minus 2 volt. That is the potential difference across the ends of the wire. Okay. Now second one, determine the current density in the wire. How to find current density? Second one, current density. How to find the current density? That is J is equal to current per unit area of cross section, that is I upon A. Here I is equal to, already we know that I is equal to, that is 1 amps, 1 upon cross sectional area, that is 1 into 10 raised to minus 6, or this one is equal to 1 into 10 raised to 6 amps per meter square. It is a current density of the wire. Okay. Next one, the number density of the electrons in a copper is 8.5 into 10 raised to 28 meter per meter cube. What is the time taken by electron to drift from one end of wire 2.2 meter long to its other end if the area of cross section of the wire is 2 into 10 raised to minus 6 meter square, and it carries the current 6 amps. Here in this problem, a wire is there, a copper wire. It's having a length 2.2 meter. It's having a length 2.2 meter, and area of cross section, that is area of cross section A is equal to, that is 2 into 10 raised to minus 6 meter square is there, and it carries the current, I is equal to 6 amps. Okay. Then the number of density of electron, it means number of free electrons per unit volume, that is n is equal to 8.5 into 10 raised to 28 per meter cube is there. They ask what is the time taken by electron to drift from one end of the wire 2.2 meter long to its other end. Here one electron is there, this electron is drifted from one end to another end. Then what is the time taken by electron to reach from one end to another end? First write down the given values here. Given number density, that is n is equal to 8.5 into 10 raised to 28 per meter cube is there, and length of the wire, that is L is equal to 2.2 meter, and area of cross section, that is 2 into 10 raised to minus 6 meter square, and current in the wire, that is I is equal to 6 amps. Now calculate the time taken by electron to reach from one end to another end. First find the velocity. We know the length, that's why first find the drift velocity after finding the time t. How to find the drift velocity? Already we know the relation between current and drift velocity, that is I is equal to NEA into phi d is there. The relation between current and drift velocity. Here phi d is equal to I divided by NEA. Already we know the value of I, 6 amps. Number of electrons per unit volume, that is they are given, and E is the magnitude of charge of electron, that is also we know that that is E is equal to 1.6 into 10 raised to minus charge of electron 19, it is in terms of coulomb. Okay. Substitute all the values here. I is equal to, what is I here? 6 upon n, it is the number of free electron, that is 8.5 into 10 raised to 28 into, it is 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 into area of cross section, that is 2 into 10 raised to minus 6, right. Here simplify this one, we get that 0.2205 into 10 raised to minus 3, or this one shall I write Vd is equal to 2.2 into 10 raised to minus 4, it is meter per second. It is the drift velocity of the electron. Then time taken. How to find the time taken by electron to drift from one end to another end? That is time taken by an electron to drift from one end of the wire to another end, to other end. How to find? Already we know the length L and the drift velocity of the electron. Therefore T is equal to, shall I write? T is equal to L divided by Vd. because the velocity is equal to distance or displacement divided by time. The displacement, that is L, P is equal to L, and T is the time taken, or this one shall I write T is equal to L divided by P. Similarly here T is equal to L divided by Pd. Substitute, already we find the drift velocity. Here L is equal to 2.2 upon Pd is equal to 2.2 into 10 raised to minus 4. Here 2.2 get cancelled, then this one is equal to 10 raised to 4 second. It is a time taken by electron to drift from one end of the wire to another end. Okay. Next one, find the current flows through a copper wire of length 0.2 meter, area of cross section 1 mm square, when connected to a battery 4 volt. Given mobility of free electrons, that is 4.5 into 10 raised to minus 6 meter square per volt per second. Charge of electron, that is 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb, and number density of free electrons of the copper, that is 8.5 into 10 raised to 28 per meter cube is there. Here we find the current through that copper wire. It is having a length. First write down given value here, given it is having length, that is L is equal to 0.2 meter, and area of cross section, that is A is equal to 1 mm square is there, or this one is equal to 1 into 10 raised to minus 6 meter square, and when it is connected to a battery, that is V is equal to 4 volt is there, and mobility of the free electron, that is mu is equal to 4.5 into 10 raised to minus 6 meter square per volt per second. Then charge of electron, that is E is equal to 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. Here N is equal to 8.5 into 10 raised to 28 per meter cube. Now we find a current through the wire. How to find the current through the wire? That is I is equal to, they are given C, N they are given, E is there, area of cross section is there, L is there. How to find the current? That is I, already we know the relation between current and drift, that is I is equal to N E A into Pd. First we find the drift velocity. They are given mobility of the free electrons and they are given voltage. How to find the drift velocity? That is, already we know that mobility is equal to drift velocity per unit electric field is there. Then find the electric field. How to find the electric field? Already we know that potential gradient, that is E is equal to phi divided by L, right. Substitute here, what is the phi? Phi is equal to 4 upon L is equal to 0.2, then E is equal to 20, okay, that is Newton per coulomb. Here that is E is their electric field. Then already we know that mobility of the free electron, mobility of the free electron, how to find the mobility of the free electron? That is mu is equal to drift velocity, magnitude of drift velocity per unit electric field, right, or Pd is equal to mu into E, right. Here already we know that mu value, mu is equal to 4.5 into 10 raised to minus 6 into strength of the electric field, that is a 20, then Pd is equal to 90 into 10 to the power of minus 6 meter per second. Here Pd. Now we find the current through current through the wire, that is I is equal to NE, A into feed is there, right. Already we know that NEA and feed. Here substitute all the values. Here N is equal to 8.5 into 10 raised to 28 into 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 into area of cross section, that is 1 into 10 raised to minus 6 into drift velocity, that is 90 into 10 raised to minus 6. Here, that is simplify this one, we get the answer 1.2 amps. It is current through the wire. Okay, thank you.